All right, tumultuous times for the Aam Aadmi Party. The latest news break once again coming in from there. And it is that Aam Aadmi Party leader Anjali Damania, who is from the Maharashtra unit, has quit over horse trading charges on Arvind Kejriwal. And she's quit on Twitter and she says, "I quit. I have not come into Aam Aadmi Party for this nonsense. I believed him. I backed Arvind for principles, not horse trading." Now, let me put this into perspective, because this resignation comes at a time where the Aam Aadmi Party is stating that this audio is doctored. For this news break, want to cut across to Mayuresh. He's been tracking details. Mayuresh, have you been able to speak to Anjali Damania? Why quit over Twitter? Why so much trust deficit? On the same hand, when the Aam Aadmi Party is saying that this audio is doctored.
We did try to contact Anjali Damania, but since there was no word from her, she didn't pick up her phone. But if you could see that from past 2 weeks, volatility is happening in Aam Aadmi Party's Maharashtra cadre, where on the first, Mayank Gandhi wrote a blog against Arvind Kejriwal, and he was also ready to face a disciplinary action. And on the second part is that Anjali Damania has quit the party, and she has officially said this on her Twitter handle. Back to you.
Mayuresh, stay on with me. I want to go across to Ankit, who's tracking developments right in Delhi, where the Aam Aadmi Party is concerned. Breaking news on the same. You know, Ankit, how do you look at this with all that's going on, clearly signifying the internal political turmoil that the party is going through?
Well, this no doubt, Preeti, is a big blow for Arvind Kejriwal. Anjali Damania is so far usually considered very close to Kejriwal. In fact, she came to Delhi a few days back and she hit out at Prashant Bhushan and Yogendra Yadav. This audio that former Aam Aadmi Party MLA Rajesh Garg, in fact, has released, it's a 45-second audio in which the allegation is that Arvind Kejriwal, it's only voice of Arvind Kejriwal asking him to manage some Congress MLAs. Rajesh Garg's allegation is that Arvind Kejriwal asked him to manage a few MLAs before the elections were announced so that they can form a government. The Aam Aadmi Party has so far denied these allegations. They are saying that Rajesh Garg's audio is doctored, it's edited. He should, in fact, also release the entire conversation in which he is also heard speaking. According to them, they have got this audio checked, and they say that it is edited audio. But in the battle of perception, Preeti, this is going to be a big hit as far as Aam Aadmi Party and especially Kejriwal camp is concerned. Anjali Damania is a big face, and she's a known backer of Kejriwal so far.
You know, that's what I want to come to, Ankit. If you leave the battle of perception, away from all of this, isn't there a massive trust deficit? Why would a name like Anjali Damania, like you stated, very close to Arvind Kejriwal, quit, that too on Twitter, hours after an audio tape which the Aam Aadmi Party is saying is doctored is made public? She could have gone internally to the party. She could have picked up the phone, talked to Arvind Kejriwal. What does this all signify?
See, this also very clearly shows that nobody within the party is talking. It's only, everything is only being managed, and this is something that the allegations have also been. Arvind Kejriwal is sitting away in Bangalore. He is not in touch with either the party cadre or the leaders. The opposition is accusing him of trying to stage manage this thing, trying to project as if he's away from all these this turmoil as far as the Aam Aadmi Party is concerned. Seen leaders sitting in Delhi here almost seem that they are directionless. Everybody is trying to somehow manage this situation, and with the stories like these, it seems they are not doing a very good job of it.
And that's my third question, Ankit. If the Aam Aadmi Party right now is divided into two camps, which is very clear, there is a clear Yogendra Yadav, Prashant Bhushan camp and an Arvind Kejriwal camp. Somebody like Anjali Damania crossing over from Arvind Kejriwal, till now at least publicly she supported him, now saying that I backed Arvind for principles, not horse trading. How does that tantamount to?
Well, this is, as I said, Preeti, it's a huge blow as far as Arvind Kejriwal's perception is concerned, his personal credibility is concerned. The volunteers so far has backed Kejriwal. The majority of the party is backing him because of his personal integrity. If this audio has any truth behind it, then there are serious charges that have been leveled on Arvind Kejriwal. Of course, he will have to come out and give some answers as far as this charge is concerned. But this is going to hit his
do we know who's next? Are there other people as well who are looking to now break away?
There are a lot of disgruntled MLAs and people, those who are, in fact, they were waiting for an opportunity like this. Rajesh Garg was not given ticket. This time, he hit out. I can tell you with certainty that all the MLAs in Delhi, at least 2 to 3 of them, are also not happy with the letter that was written against Yogendra Yadav and Prashant Bhushan. So it's not that everybody is on their side. There are dissenting voices as well.
Ankit, just stay on with me, because now coming back onto the reason why at least Anjali Damania has quit. Of course, this might not be the only reason, but she's done it publicly. She's done it over Twitter. It's not a resignation that maybe she has sent a resignation to the Aam Aadmi Party earlier, but she's also done it over Twitter. Now, why she's done it? It all comes down to this leaked alleged audio recording of Arvind Kejriwal, where he goes on to suggest, now this is much before Delhi elections, and he goes on to suggest that there is a need to break the Congress to support the Aam Aadmi Party. Let's listen in to this audio recording, then we are back with our reporters and more reactions from the Aam Aadmi Party.
हाँ, हम तो तैयार हैं यार, लेकिन वो लोग नहीं मान रहे ना, मतलब वो ये लोग टच में है, मनीष वगैरह। मैं बताऊं आपको, अब आप इसको 6 को अलग करवाने का ही शुरू करवाओ कि 6 लोग अलग करके अपनी पार्टी बना के और हमें इस बाहर से समर्थन कर दें। ये कांग्रेस का तो नहीं होने वाला, मैं बता रहा हूँ आपको, 1.5 महीना हो गया। ये 6 लोग अगर अलग टूट के, ये बीजेपी को जा रहे थे, बीजेपी में जा नहीं पाए क्योंकि इसमें 3 मुसलमान हैं, मुस्लिम है, वो नहीं जाएंगे, वो जा नहीं पाए, तो वो 6 फिर हमें ही समर्थन करते बाहर से। आज मैं पर थोड़ा सा बताता हूँ, ये ठीक है भाई साहब, ओके।
All right, lots of reactions coming in. We also have Ankit and Mayuresh, our reporters, tracking the story. I want to cut across to Priyanka Chaturvedi from the Congress first. Priyanka, how do you view these developments?
No, the battle within seems to get more acrimonious with each passing day, with both groups claiming and counter-claiming otherwise. It is indeed, I would say, surprising to know that a party which has come to power with such a huge mandate is busy not governing Delhi, but is busy in fighting within its own people, within its own members. Very clearly, probably the sign of times to come within the AAP.
All right, appreciate you joining us, Priyanka. Ankit, and that's the public perception here as well as politically, that the party is now imploding from within, unable to handle the successes.
No doubt, and it doesn't seem that the senior leadership of party has done much to just quell these dissent and also to give an otherwise impression. It's very strange that Arvind Kejriwal is completely trying to cut himself off. He's in Bangalore, but despite even if there is an attempt to show that he is above this infighting, he is not involved directly. That's not what the impression is going on. These are direct attacks on Arvind Kejriwal. And nobody else than him will have to come and defend it because as far as the party is concerned, they can only go as much and say that it's doctored.
All right, so there you have it. Arvind Kejriwal right now, who is in Bangalore going through a naturopathy 10-day treatment, is missing in action while his party, where the nationally now is concerned, is imploding at all levels, at least perception-wise, unable to handle the recent successes of Delhi. Once again, we'd want to play that reaction which has caused it all. Now, the resignation of Anjali Damania as well. And before we play that reaction, Ankit, have you been able to talk to anybody from the Aam Aadmi Party? How are they going to deal with somebody from their side publicly quitting?
I have not been able to speak to somebody on Anjali Damania, Preeti. The way things are developing as far as the Aam Aadmi Party is concerned, we are in fact seeking a reaction from them every other hour. So far, nobody has reacted as far as Anjali Damania is concerned, but we are trying to speak to our sources on how they are going to now try and manage this situation.
All right, Ankit, we leave you at that do speak to your sources and we'll keep coming back to you. But this is the latest developing story. Since the morning, many developments which have come in on this latest news break. Early in the morning, of course, there was a letter written to all MLAs of the Aam Aadmi Party asking the 3 members, Prashant Bhushan, Yogendra Yadav, Shanti Bhushan, to be eliminated from the National Executive. Right after that, an audio leak allegedly by a former Aam Aadmi Party MLA, Mr. Garg, which goes on to suggest, allegedly, where Arvind Kejriwal, before the Delhi election, says that time has come to break the Congress and garner support from the Congress, something that clearly has not gone down well. The Aam Aadmi Party has not come out and refuted it, but have put out a statement saying that this audio is doctored. But there have already been repercussions on that. The latest coming in from Anjali Damania, who has gone ahead and stated that and that to be tweeted, and she's considered to be on the side of Arvind Kejriwal all through the controversy over Yogendra Yadav and Prashant Bhushan. Anjali Damania from the Maharashtra unit has stood strongly behind Arvind Kejriwal. But after this audio was made public, Anjali Damania quit over alleged horse trading charges. She put out the tweet, and we're giving it out there, where she says, "I quit. I have not come into Aam Aadmi Party for this nonsense. I believed him. I backed Arvind for principles, not horse trading." Well, that is a body blow to where Arvind Kejriwal is concerned, because this is not either of the camps talking and arguing. It is not a Yogendra Yadav, Prashant Bhushan. It is Anjali Damania, who till now has stood right behind Arvind Kejriwal. Will there be more to come? Well, as Ankit Tyagi, my colleague, goes on to suggest that there are many MLAs who are disgruntled over how the party has handled the latest situation, be it the war of letters. But let's once again play that reaction of in fact, not the reaction, the audio recording of Arvind Kejriwal, where allegedly he's talking about breaking the Congress. All right, let's listen into Gopal Rai from the Aam Aadmi Party giving out an explanation.
रेजिग्नेशन दिया है, क्या कहेंगे?
देखिए, अभी जो भी चीजें हैं मैं उससे भी अवगत नहीं हूँ, लेकिन जो भी इस तरह के संगठन से संबंधित जो भी प्रश्न हैं, वो संगठन की जब कमेटी बैठेगी उस पर विचार करें।
तो उनका कहना है कि केजरीवाल जी ने उनसे खासतौर पर पिछली बार ये कहा था कि तुम कांग्रेस के विधायक तोड़कर लाओ। ये उनके पास ऑडियो प्रूफ उन्होंने रिलीज किया है।
चल भी रहा है सर।
दामनिया जी ने ये कहा कि उन्होंने साथ केजरीवाल का इसलिए दिया, सिद्धांतों पर दिया था, ये सब करने के लिए नहीं दिया है।
जो भी तथ्य हैं वो कमेटी के सामने रखेंगे, कमेटी बैठेगी, उस पर कार्रवाई करेंगे।
आप में सर जो दरार है उस पर क्या कहेंगे? 60 कम से कम 50 MLA है जिन्होंने लिखित तौर पर लिख के दिया था कि योगेंद्र यादव, प्रशांत भूषण दोनों को हटाया जाए।
देखिए, जिसको जो भी कहना है, संगठन का प्लेटफॉर्म है, उस तक बात आएगी और संगठन बैठेगा, उस पर विचार करेगा।
आपकी राय क्या है?
हमारी व्यक्तिगत राय नहीं है।
Well, classic political response by Gopal Rai when cornered about the resignation of Anjali Damania. Well, not what the Aam Aadmi Party had espoused to do, be clear about what is going on. He went on to say that he has no idea and he will consult the party members and come up with a reaction there. Well, that is Gopal Rai. But what started it all, the resignation of Anjali Damania, who till now has been an Arvind Kejriwal backer. Well, it was an alleged audio leak of Arvind Kejriwal much before the Delhi elections, where he's asking to break the Congress. Let's listen in to that audio leak.
हाँ, हम तो तैयार हैं यार, लेकिन वो लोग नहीं मान रहे ना, मतलब वो ये लोग टच में है, मनीष वगैरह। मैं बताऊं आपको, अब आप इसको 6 को अलग करवाने का ही शुरू करवाओ कि 6 लोग अलग करके अपनी पार्टी बना के और हमें इस बाहर से समर्थन कर दें। ये कांग्रेस का तो नहीं होने वाला, मैं बता रहा हूँ आपको, 1.5 महीना हो गया। ये 6 लोग अगर अलग टूट के ये बीजेपी को जा रहे थे, बीजेपी में जा नहीं पाए क्योंकि इनमें 3 मुसलमान हैं। मुस्लिम है, वो नहीं जाएंगे, वो जा नहीं पाए तो वो 6 फिर हमें ही समर्थन करते बाहर से। आज मैं इस पर थोड़ा सा लगाता हूँ। ठीक है भाई साहब, नमस्कार। ओके।